Study boys, good morning. Sorry I'm a little late. I got everything going. Next thing I know, I couldn't get on chat. Somehow, um, Google decided it wanted to put my live stream in a private setting instead of a public. That was nice of them. I've never changed that setting in my entire time being on my, on YouTube. So it was nice of them to keep me on my toes. Good old-fashioned YouTube. So I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. I was over at Green Bay Wackies for a little bit. Somebody hacked into my Google and got into his on his live stream. So yeah. Yeah, how come every time they do a good morning, John, how are you doing? How come when Google doesn't update, it takes a couple of months for everything to work right? Because, every time they do an upgrade, they screw up everything. So the Jamin Show, good morning. Nice to see you here. No. You guys watching Green Bay's too? That's good. He's a nice guy. Kind of touched, don't tell him, but kind of touched in the head. No, I'm just kidding. He's a nice guy. Yeah. I like Green Bay. Hell of a nice man. John Franco. John Franco got up so early this morning, he kicked the rooster in the ass to get him to crow. So. Had a rough night last night. Didn't have anything to do with my arthritis. I mean, that hurt, but that wasn't what kept me up. Having stomach problems last night. I thought actually, good morning, Big Eyes, or Big Easy. Big Easy. For the 3 a.m. for the airport run. I was in my recliner and I had this large lump in my stomach, my belly area. It was hard as a rock, and it was as big as an apple or bigger. And it hurt. And I had my wife come in and look at it. I said, I think I got a hernia, because I had an umbilical hernia right in the same spot. And I think, I said, I think it tore loose or something. And I was in a lot of pain all night. And I don't know what it is. The pain's kind of gone away right now, but it was like somebody just punched me right square in the stomach, and I got a gastro bypass, so, and I didn't know if somehow my, flip-flopped in there or whatever, and it was screwing with me. And I have a mesh in there from my umbilical hernia that I had years ago. So I didn't know if something caught on something or whatever, and got configurated in the wrong area, but it hurt. And I kept thinking maybe I had to go to the bathroom, so I was up all night, running to the bathroom, nothing, and finally this morning, I don't know, around 4 o'clock or so, I started to feel a little bit better. So. It's not as tender now, and the lump is still there, but it's not as big. So I don't know what it was, but I thought maybe it could have been my dinner, not agreeing with me, because we had spaghetti, and spaghetti is probably one of the hardest things for me to eat anymore. I love spaghetti, but when I start eating spaghetti, I gotta I eat a few bites of it, then I gotta leave it alone for about 20 minutes or so. And then once my stomach gets acclimated to the spaghetti and the sauce and stuff like that, I can go ahead and eat. I don't warm it back up. I just eat it cold. So, but I thought maybe my stomach was doing flip-flops because of the spaghetti. And, I don't know. But I wish I would have videoed it yesterday. I made my own spaghetti sauce yesterday. Man, oh man, was that stuff good. So I had canned tomato juice that I canned myself. Um, well, I had 2 jars of regular tomato or spaghetti sauce that store bought, which isn't very much. They're only like 24-ounce jars or whatever. So I took a jar of tomato juice, put it in a pan, started it on heat, and got it up to where it would start to simmer. Kept stirring it. I threw in some oregano and some basil and some garlic and some tomato powder, and a little salt and pepper. And I stirred it and stirred it and stirred it till I got it down to a nice thick sauce. And I added it to the other spaghetti sauce. It turned out really good. Next time I do it, I'm gonna make a video of it. So I was actually impressed on how well it tasted, because I tasted it before I added it to the other spaghetti sauce because I didn't want to ruin the other spaghetti sauce. And like I said, I was impressed. I think from now on, I'm going to probably make my own spaghetti sauce, So, and I do have a pasta maker downstairs, and one of these days I'm gonna do a video on how to make pasta. I like making pasta once in a while, but it's a pain in the rear end. So I got one of them that you throw all the stuff in and it mixes it for you and runs it through the extruder and shoots it out. And I got 30 some plates, that'll make different kinds of pasta. So yeah, I have a food mill. Are you talking about the ones you go like this? Yeah, I have one of them. I have an immersion blender. What I did is when I made the sauce, I added Parmesan cheese, okay, to the sauce to help thicken it up. And then I added tomato powder. And I cooked it for a little bit, and I noticed there was lumps in it. So I put it in my blender, and I blended it all up so it was nice and smooth, poured it back in, cooked it a little bit, checked it, added some more stuff, put it back in the blender, smoothed it out some more, put it back in the pan, cooked it until I got it to where, there was no lumps, bumps, or chunks in it. So it turned out good. And I also have a decent sized coffee pot. You're right, Gene. 110 cupper. I got 110, 342s, an 18, and a 30. So, good morning, D&J. But I did make spaghetti sauce a few years ago, and I canned it. But I made it while I would, when I was doing the canning, and it wasn't, and I didn't have any, so I had to do the whole complete process, on the stovetop. So it was pretty good. The next time when I go and get tomatoes this fall, I'm going to get a few bushel, and I'm going to make some spaghetti sauce, tomato juice, and stewed tomatoes and stuff like that. Marie Kaplinger, too. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I see you changed your. You got a new name. So. And by the way, you're looking lovely as ever, Marie. So, Connor McGowan, good morning. Nice to see you here. So. Anne Marie just commented on my video I posted yesterday. You know, a lot. I got a few thumbs down on it, and I lost a few subscribers over that. But I'm sorry, that's the way I feel. You know, if a lot of people, free music, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. I'm doing good. Um, I do like your new name. Um, if you've ever served in the military, you know what it's all about. You know, and I I, I have a sense of protecting the country and being in the from the military. And I believe anybody that comes in our country, I have no problem whatsoever if anybody comes to our country legally. I'll shake your hand and congratulate you and welcome to the country. But you sneak across the border like a thief in the night, and that's exactly what you are, is a thief in the night. And that really boils my ass. And then some of these guys, well, you're heartless. No, I'm not. I'm a realist. You're an idiot if you think it doesn't hurt our economy, our people, our system. You know, if you think that that does not hurt the American way of values here, you're wrong, because it does hurt it. So, and I lost 4 subscribers from that yesterday, but I figured it out this way. You know, we probably didn't get along anyways. So, you know. So, number one, like, there you go. That's right. So, you know, and I can't help it. That's the way I am. Um, I try to keep, um, my political views off of my YouTube channel, but I'm glad there, Gene. I'm glad. I know, and it happens at in the UK, and free music, I bet, feels the same way. I don't. He probably doesn't. They don't mind if they come in legal, but when they come across the border in droves, and the first thing they do is run to the welfare office and want you to take care of them for the next 20 years, while they run to the border and grab more of their family. Nobody likes that. How you doing, Soul Rhythm? I seen you over at Green Bay's, I believe. Yeah. I just showed you some channel love. I'm 142 now there, Soul Rhythm. So, yeah, they just want to take from others, and they're taking resources from other people that are in this country that are citizens that can use it, and I just don't like it. Well, thank you, B&J. I appreciate it. You're right, Gene. And people say, well, no, them illegal aliens pay taxes. Now, the other day, if you guys caught my live stream, I accidentally said illegal immigrant. And I never, ever say that. And I slapped myself twice in the mouth for doing it. Because there's no such thing as an illegal immigrant. There's a legal immigrant and an illegal alien. If you come into this country legal or any other country legal, you're an immigrant. If you come across the border like a thief in the night, you're an alien. That's plain and simple. William Jefferson Clinton himself called them illegal aliens in a speech. Now, if it was good enough for a Democratic president back in 1996 or 7 to say it, but it's not okay in 2018 to say it, something's seriously wrong. So. Well, this is the way I feel. If you come across this border illegally and you're 9 months pregnant and you drop a kid on our side, you pick up that little rug rat, throw it back in your arms, and throw that person across the border again. Because as far as I'm concerned, that kid is not a citizen of the United States. He was brought here illegally. In any other place in the United States, you do not reap the benefits from an illegal activity if you've been caught and convicted. You can't write a book. If you kill somebody, you can't write a book and say all about how you killed that person and make millions of dollars, because they won't let you. They take all that money and they give it to the victims. Same way should be for illegal aliens crossing the border. You shouldn't reap the benefits from crossing the border with your kid, for having a kid across the border. Or same way with dragging kids across the border. Well, you're separating the families. Well, there's plenty of families here that get separated. You violate the laws here, you go to jail, your kids go someplace else. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you're in the military and you get called overseas to go to war or to go to another base and your family can't go with you, aren't they separated too? Well, if we're going to keep families together, let's keep them all together. Body, every damn body. Or does that special rule just apply to illegal aliens come across the border? There you go. That's pretty cool there, Free Music. How you doing, Barrow Boys? Yeah, they use a migrant. Yeah, word migrant. They ain't migrants. Migrants go from place to place to place to place to pick a produce or do jobs, seasonal jobs. Migrants, they're not migrants. They are illegal aliens and they're invading our country. So it only applies to Feinstein, yeah. I'm good there, Barrow. Glad to see you here. Yeah. I was on Facebook yesterday and somebody said, "You're heartless." I said, "You know what? It's a good thing I don't own any land on the United States-Mexico border." And she wrote me back, "Why is that?" And I said, "Because my ground would be really fertilized, because I would shoot every one of them bastards come across my property." So, good morning, Yankee. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. So, I've caught a lot of crap. I haven't gotten any negative comments yet on that video, but I got some thumbs down. I said I lost 4 subscribers, and I'm waiting for the liberal left to quit crying. Because I did hand them a napkin yesterday to wipe the tears. I'm waiting for them to dry up the tears and soak them all up so they can start typing. So. But other than that, yeah, defend illegal aliens, yeah. People say, "Well, we're illegal aliens," because we come to this country. A lot of people don't understand, but when we come to this country, we actually bought most of this country from the Indians. They wanted beads, they wanted shiny stuff, and they got it. And for that, they give us land. And we, all the way through this country, we bought land, and some of these Indian tribes didn't like it, after the sale was over, decided to renege on the sale. And that's why there was a lot of Indian uprising. And then they said, "Well, you stole it from us." No, you're the one that made the rules, man. I can't help it. You give away, 250,000 square miles of land for a few necklaces of beads. So. Oh, that's good there, Gene. Hopefully you can get them done. Yep, the past is the past. You're right. So, Donna Shaw, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. So, and that's the thing, we stole it from the Indians. No, we didn't. And they said we stole it from Mexico. No, we didn't. We have a thing stating that Mexico bought it, or we bought it from they give it to us. Remember? After they tried to take it from us. Right. The Indians believed no one could own land. Uh, but do they still believe that? Because look at all the reservations they got. They believe they can own casinos. So, well, good morning, Yankee Living. I said good morning to you. You got bumped. So, so. And, they have their own special laws and stuff on the reservations. So, you know, on a reservation, a cop, just, a state trooper or a county sheriff or a city cop can't go on, the Indian reservation land. It takes a fed. So maybe a state cop can, but a fed, it's mainly a fed has to go in there. So. Yes, free music. It's happening too. This morning took me a while to get on my live stream because I couldn't bring up the chat, and I started looking. Is my chat was put in private. I didn't touch mine and put it in private. It was just good old YouTube just keeping me alert. Yeah. And I was supposed to get on here at 6:15. By the time I figured out everything, it was 6:19 by the time I got on here. Yeah, and every once in a while, you'll get down here on the chat and it'll say sign in, sign in, sign in, sign in, And when that happens, you might as well give it up because by the time you sign in, you have to go all the way back through because it'll take you all the way out and then you have to come all the way back in again. Off to finish packing. Okay. Donna Shaw just, her and her husband just bought a mobile home or a modular home. There, Donna. They just bought their very first home. So, yep, they're rattling your cage. Yeah, I'm waiting for YouTube to tell me that I'm violating their terms of service with my video, because I hurt somebody's widow feelings. So. Because it happens to me all the time on Facebook. What I said there on YouTube, I said it in Facebook. I'd be in Facebook jail. Single wide trailer, okay. That's pretty nice there, Donna. Is it on a lot or is it in a trailer park? I don't know. It's in a park, okay. How am I to everybody else? Am I in sync or not? Yeah, I've been waiting ever since February 24th. So March 24th, April 24th, May 24th, June 24th, 4 months. That's right there, Marie. Well, that's pretty good there, Donna. That'd be nice. It must be, maybe you got to refresh there, Yankee. Are you having storms? Because it's raining here, so I don't know. They promised to have a decision in April, too, their free music. So I don't believe that decision will come. I think at the end of June, there'll be another thing saying, well, we're still currently working. It'll be the end of October. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Donna. Much love to you, too. You have a great one. All right, there, Yankee. Yeah, free music. Yeah, you qualified 2 weeks after me, and then they shut your channel down. So yeah, screw. So I don't understand it myself. No, I got way more than the recommended, qualification or whatever you want to call it, um, qualifications that I need to get monetized. So just one of them things. Yeah, well, what got me is the vague explanation that they give you is we are currently working on the larger channels right now, the ones that have more views, because they have more to lose. No, the ones that have more views means YouTube has more to lose because if they're not getting paid, neither is YouTube. That's who's losing money or who has the most to lose. And I don't think it's right. I think what it should have happened, if you come in and you were number 2, you should have been looked at number 2. If you come in and you were number 9,999, you should have been looked at 9,999, not at number 1 just because you got more views than number 2 does. So, and that's what they did. If you got more, and what gets me is how do they know you got more views unless they're checking out channels? They have to check your channel out to find out how many views you got. So they got to go through all these channels. So that means they're going through all these channels and they're finding the ones that have the more views, and then they're monetizing them or approving those. Well, what's so hard about approving the ones that they're skipping over? Approved, 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 approved. That's all they do. That's all you got to do. You're qualified. You're approved. Carry on, Jeff and John. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Probably, and then I won't be here. I'm doing good there, Carry on, and you? Yep, in other words, Gene, the small guy loses again. Little crazy house. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Let me check your channel out. Hey, I just showed you some channel love. Oh. There we go. Right. Well, that's good there. Carry on, Jeff and John. So. How many people do you make dinner for? Or how many residents do you cook for, Carry on? $15? Okay. My niece, she's got a friend that is a chef, and she works at a nursing home and or assisted living home. That's an assisted living home, and they have like 50 people living there. And she's a chef that works there. I said, "Are you a chef or a cook?" She says, "I'm a chef." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm just a cook." She says, "Yeah, well, I'm a chef, but there are some good cooks out there." I said, "Well, I consider myself to be a good cook." So, so. And I don't know if you guys weren't on here, but some of them were made my own spaghetti sauce last night, and I thought it turned out really good. I'm gonna do a video of it next time I do it. So. I try to be. I try to be an awesome cook. I haven't seen a meal yet that I wouldn't would not eat. So, um, but the stuff you cook is amazing, man. If I lived next to you, I'd be there every day for dinner. I'd cook dinner for them at home, and then I'd come to your house for dinner. Yeah, the food mill I got downstairs in the uh, uh, pantry there, John. You know, I never thought of it actually, but I could have went down and got it. But all right, there's free music. You have a good one, man. Love and light the worldwide, right? So, and you wouldn't be. Yeah, there you go. I know what you meant. You would be most welcome. Yeah, I know what you meant. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was blending it, that it was gonna, foam up and stuff. But it actually, I didn't turn it on full blast. I just turned it on enough to, to get it to stir. So I'm here, but I'm eating and drinking coffee. I'll be 12 minutes. Wow. Timed out exactly how long it's going to take you to eat and drink your cup of coffee? 12 minutes. That's pretty cool there, Amber. I'm from Michigan, Little. Where are you from? Texas Little Star. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? You're from Tennessee? Okay. That's good. That's good there, Texas. Me and Texas, Little Star 63. We share the same um, birthday and year, except for I'm older than she is. So I'm doing good. Okay, there, John. I'll have to remember that. Ozark John Ken. I've been cooking for years. Started in 1965. Started for 150. 1965. Man, I was 2 years old when you started cooking. Okay. Iron, how come you're not a mod? Um, what, on your channel? Yep, you're Italian, so you know. Well, I'll have to take a. Advice from an Italian. So, yeah. July 15th, 1963. I'll have to start doing it that way. Next time I do it, I'll do it with a food mill. So. You're 7 years older than dirt now? That's cool. I know I haven't seen you in a long time, Texas. I asked Cab 7 a couple of weeks ago if he's seen you. He said, no, he hasn't seen anything from you in a while. So I don't see AJ that much anymore because usually I'm so tired at night anymore. I go in around 9 o'clock and I get in my recliner because I'm still not comfortable laying flat on the bed yet. And, I stay in there around 9 o'clock until in the morning. So, yeah. Well, see, I didn't have tomatoes. I just had tomato juice. That's what I started with, was just tomato juice, canned tomato juice that I canned myself. So, but yeah, if I was doing it with tomatoes and stuff, the food mill is the ultimate way to go, I would believe. Get the seeds out of it and the peels. So, oh yeah, I've got it all. You mean monetized? Yeah, I've got it all there. Carry on, John and Jeff. It's just we're waiting. It keeps saying at the end of June they'll have a decision. First of all, it was the end of April. They give a February 20th deadline, I believe, and I come in like February 23rd or 24th, and I've been waiting ever since. I was supposed to have been monetized in November, and then they changed the rules, and then they changed it from 10,000 views to 1,000 channel followers and 4,000 hours. So there's a bunch of us. I had to go from 600 channel followers and 10 or 11,000 views to getting 1,000 subscribers or channel followers and 4,000 hours, and it was hard because I only had like 1,500 hours. So I ended up working and running playlists and stuff like that. I had people running playlists for me and to give me the watch time. You use whole canned tomatoes and paste? Yeah. I would have used stewed tomatoes yesterday if I'd have had them, and I didn't have any. Because that's when I started canning all this tomato juice and stuff. Back then, I couldn't get tomato juice because it was expensive, And the stewed tomatoes you can buy in a can for 79 cents, but tomato juice, $1.50. So I said, I'll just when I can, I'll just can quarts of tomato juice, and then that way it'll save us on the tomato juice, And that's what I did because we use the tomato juice in goulash and chili and stuff like that. Well, now the store that we go to every once in a while will have canned tomato juice. Buy 10 or 10 for $10, and you buy and get the 11th one free. So we'll go there and I'll get 11 cans of tomato juice. So now I'm going to start doing stewed tomatoes. So yeah, YouTube has been acting crazy. So. Yeah, better chance of waking up with a turban on your head than getting, yeah, you're right. Because I don't believe it's going to happen in June, the end of June. I don't believe it. Because basically what they come out with was an email is we are checking out the larger channels first, the ones with the most views, because they have the most to lose. No, they ain't the ones that have the most to lose. YouTube has the most to lose by the larger videos or larger YouTube channels not being monetized. So if they monetize them first, that means YouTube's getting paid. for them first. And like I said, it should have been first come, first serve. If you come in number 2, you should have been looked at number 2. If you come in at 10 million, you should have been looked at 10 million, regardless how many channel followers or subscribers you got. If you had 65 million channel followers and you only had 3,999 hours of watch time, then you shouldn't be qualified until you got that 4,000 hours. And if that made you number 10,000,001, then you should have waited to 10,000,001 to get. I don't even know if I have it or not anymore. Yeah. That happened about a month ago. So let me see if I can pull it up. It takes me a second. No. Mm-hmm. Let's see what they say. We are currently moving through the YouTube Partner Program applications, and we are hoping to get caught up by the end of June. Thanks for your continued patience. Okay, I have 12,808 hours needed, or I have 12,808 hours. I only needed 4,000. I have 1,494 channel subscribers. Only needed 1,000. Now let's see if I can find the email. Okay. Huh. That damn fly won't leave me alone. I'm looking. Evidently I must have gotten rid of it. Because you know it's one of them emails that blah 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 blah. Because you know damn well they're talking out one side of the mouth while they're saying another. So, you know. Let's see. Hello, Amber. You're looking lovely as ever. All right, B&J, have a good one. Okay, see you later, Texas. Good morning, Kevin. And you're right there, Carry On. They are making money all the time. They keep changing the rules because when they change the rules, I'm trying to think of the word for it. makes it a better deal for them. So. If I had tomatoes, I would have used tomatoes for my sauce. Right. You're absolutely right there, Carrie Ann and Jeff. How many actually support it? So. You're right. When something's free, it means you're the product. You're absolutely right. I don't know how many of you guys were part of the 84 million that were violated by Cambridge University or Cambridge, whatever county, whatever that place is over there in England. But I was one of them because I did get a notice from Facebook that I was one of them that was information was given. So if there's a class action lawsuit, I'll probably get some of that money. No, I won't get any of it. I know I won't get any of it because by the time the lawyers eat it all up, there won't be nothing left for anybody. So, and that's what lawyers are good at. You know, we'll keep it going, bouncing back and forth. So you pay me, we pay you, you pay me, we pay me, we pay me, we pay me. And you never get paid. So that's how it is. So. Well, Kevin might like a good beat in there, Amber. I got 2 flies in here flying around. I got grandkids won't leave the damn door shut. So, yeah, the lawyers get 98%, the people get 2%. That's because the lawyers deserve it. Ask them and they'll tell you. You guys know why a rattlesnake won't bite a lawyer? Professional courtesy. Oh. As far as I'm concerned, most lawyers deserve to be put in jail because they're about the crooked as they can get. So. Well, isn't he the lucky one? I don't want to see you naked there, Amber. You're young enough to be my kid, and I'm married. Yeah, they call him a parasite. Yeah, they both live off other people's misery. Yeah. I gotta go see my doctor today. 10 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I have to go see mine. The orthopedic surgeon. So gotta go check out my hip, see how I'm doing, and then we're going to discuss other options. Um, he wanted when I walk in there all the time, he refers to me now as Steve Austin, a man barely alive, or Lee Majors, whichever one you want to call it. So, well, that's good there, Gene. I'm glad your tests were good. You're single. I thought you were married, John. Excuse me. Did he tell you he was an honest lawyer? Because if he did, he was lying to you there, Amber. Whatever. Yeah, don't ever trust a lawyer. They're liars. Oh. And when I made a rich woman, well, that was nice of you, John. Well, thank you, Carry On, John and Jeff. I appreciate that. Um, did you sing the old Jerry Reed song to her there, John? She got the gold mine, I got the shaft. Split it right down the middle. She got the better half. Oh, I'll make be real funny, but it hurts too much to laugh. She got the gold mine, I got the shaft. That's right. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Well, she got the house color television sets, the kids, and both the cars. I know the feeling. No, I don't know the feeling. So, yeah, Gene's only going to look with one eye. That way, he only sees half of it. Yeah. Well, you do know uh, Dolly Parton did a sequel to that song, and it's called, I think it's called The Shaft. And I can't remember. She did it on the Dolly Parton show with Jerry Reed. So Jerry Reed did his song with her, and then all of a sudden she broke into her song after it was over with. So uh, your first wife let you off easy. I hear you talk sense. That's right. I do talk sense. So, uh, your lawyer saved you big time. Yeah. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they won't. No, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Johnny, 5762. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. 3,500 on $103,000 debt is pretty good money there. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to get me a lawyer here. 4 years, 3 years. Huh. Well, $75 a month, that buys him drinks for a week, for a night. So I got a. Huh, that was pretty good, Mr. Logo. Um, just had Hazy Days tattoo. Hazy Days tattooed you? Mr. Logo, okay. Anyways, I need to get a lawyer for my retirement. So all black and white next to your J5 logo. Okay. Um, I can't get my retirement to the age of 58. I'll be 55, so that means in 3 years. And from what I understand, um, my retirement won't be there in 3 years. The government is actually sucking my retirement out. Um, not just mine, but everybody that retired from that same place. It's a Teamster retirement. I don't know if you guys remember who Jimmy Hoffa is, the old man. But Jimmy Hoffa back in the 60s loaned $5 million to the mob. Okay. Well, the government said that the Teamsters had to pay that $5 million back plus interest, but not the Teamsters itself, just our Teamster local. So we had to pay that $5 million back plus interest, and it ended up being like 25 or $30 million, something like that, was taken out of the retirement funds. So our retirement funds are damn near broke, and all of us guys are the ones that paid into it. Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm not getting my logo put on mine. That's just too much. So. Morning, sweetheart. Yeah, since Hoffa's buried in my backyard, do I have a case? Yeah. It'd be nice to know where Hoffa's at. People say he's dead. Well, he's probably dead now, but I bet he didn't die. I bet, uh, you'd be surprised what happens when, the mob's looking for you, what you can do, especially when you got, millions of dollars yourself, so. All right, there, Marie. You have a good one. We'll see you later. Come on back now, you hear? Gene says, good morning, Kathy. Maybe the coffee is ready. Yes, Gene says, good morning, Kathy. Maybe the coffee is ready. It is ready. Well, how's it supposed to be ready if I'm not up? It's a bun you can't make it in advance. Got me a boo-boo yesterday. Here and here. I was climbing up the basement steps, and I went to come up to the last top of the step, and my foot slipped, and I about fell down the steps, but I hit my arm on the side of the door frame. I'm glad I fell forward instead of backwards. $19,000, hell, that ain't nothing. Now that's a doctor's office call anymore. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. It scared me because I had that, the hip surgery and stuff. I figured sure as hell I was going down. So, And it's equally bad, because everything's on the left side. I got the new knee on the left and the new hip on the left. So, pretty soon I'll have a new shoulder on the left, and then next year I'll probably have a new knee on the left. So, yeah, I'm still under warranty. That's right. We can rebuild him, a man barely alive. We have the technology. We're putting in the wrong hip. He did it on the wrong side, or he put in the wrong kind. A lawyer that you're paying. Farmall Fanatic, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. That's right. Oh, you heard about that welder that had that Bic lighter on his left pants pocket, didn't you? He's welding and that Bic lighter blew up. Blew his entire left side right off. Clean off. Yeah, he's all right now, though. They filled it. Yeah, that would suck. Yeah. No. I would think they would have checked the hip, before the replacement before they even cut them open to make sure it was the right one. Richard Palmisano, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in so long. I forgot what you looked like. Not true. I seen you on Facebook the other day. It's lovely pictures of you and your wife and your sons. So hopefully you had a good Father's Day. Rob and me, you're looking lovely as ever. And Richard, if you're home still, tell the wife I said hi. She's looking lovely as ever. If you're not home, tell her when you get home. So, I'm doing better. I'm starting to walk now. Well, I've been walking for a couple of weeks, but I'm walking better and better every day. So I'm walking without pain in my hip. I do have, some pain in my feet because I got bone spurs, but that's where most of my pain is coming from now, walking, is from the feet. They are camping and you're going to work? Huh. Well, that's a hell of a note there, Richard. iPod's on. That's right. That's it. Go up and down this channel. If you guys don't, this chat room, if you guys don't know anybody, show them some channel love. So, are they tent camping or are they in a camper there, Richard? RV Lucky, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. That's right. When you're serious about camping, you're intense. That's right. Kathy, Richard Palmisano said hi. I think she's still on there. Maybe not. I'll tell her when she comes back in there, Richard. True Resident Evil fan base. How you doing? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Thank you for stopping in. So, camper. All right. Thank you. Green Bay Wacky sent me here. There you go. Hey, I appreciate it. Green Bay Wacky's a hell of a nice guy. Cap 7's a hell of a nice guy. So we all get along. Every once in a while, we'll get on and do a live stream all together, and we'll get done. We'll have a panel, and we'll sit there and talk for 2 or 3 hours after the panel. After the live stream's over with. That's good there, RV. Like to see it. Oh. I'm waiting to see Kathy appear in the Hot Dog Vendor magazine as a centerfold. Yeah. There you go. Oh. It could be, grab a dog girl of the month. How's that sound there, Kevin? That's good there. They are good people. Trying to learn the guitar. That's right. She called her Mrs. Lucky Dog. That's right. You guys don't know it. RV Lucky is, I keep forgetting, but I think he's 86 years old. So RV Lucky is quite possibly the oldest one in the chat room. I'm pretty sure he is. And if you guys, he's very knowledgeable. So if you have a question or something like that, you can get a hold of RV. Ask him, go to his channel, ask him a question if you need a question on something. I'm sure the guy would help you out. Richard Palmisano said hi, Kathy. She says hi, Richard. Yeah. So. But RV is a vast wealth of knowledge. So. And not just on, he knows a lot of stuff about YouTube and everything else, but a lot of stuff about a lot of different subjects. So. He's his own historical museum. Yeah. So, well, there's not too many people that can say they were alive during, World War II. So, and RV is 86, so that would make him back in 1932. 42. Gotta get my old calendar out now. Not doing too bad. We're gonna do uh, a 2-day event, Saturday or Friday and Saturday, at the parts store this weekend. So, oh, I was right, 1932. So, yeah. Yeah, things were different during the Great Depression. So, I used to make tomato soup out of ketchup. So, your mom and dad's 84 and 85. That's pretty good. Right. Nobody had any money. People were, a lot of places had to heat with wood and stuff, even the apartments. And they would go down and they would rip limbs and twigs and stuff off in trees and break them up and burn that to keep heat in the house. Or they'd find somebody with a picket fence and tear down their picket fence and use that, break up the picket fence and use that to burn with. August 3rd, 1931. That's when you were born. Okay. So, you were 28 when your mom passed away? Oh, your great grandma. Okay. That's good, dear Carrie Ann, Jeff, and John. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, well, World War II was back in the 40s. Uh, uh, R.B. Lucky was born in 1931, so yep. Things were different back then. Yeah, the Dust Bowl. Yeah, I bet the Dust Bowl weren't too much fun either. A lot of people died from that. Houses weren't sealed up like they are now, and dust would get in there, and people were breathing dust all day. Killed a lot of people. A lot of them didn't die right then, but they died within a few years, and that was because their lungs were full of dust. Couldn't get it out. No, no, that wasn't a football game there, Kevin. So, Yeah, they did. People had to do a lot of things to survive. So, and there was a lot of things about the Dust Bowl too. Um, it was so bad for so long. Um, it actually, the sand would blow. It would sandblast the cars. It would sandblast the windshields and stuff so bad that you couldn't even see out of the car windows or whatever. And because the sand had scraped against the glass so much and so fast that it just scratched the glass up so bad you couldn't see it. And that was a lot of people's problems because then they'd have to open up the window to drive, and then they're facing the sand again, and they couldn't get away from it. You know, you either drove into it or drove out of it, and a lot of times the car wouldn't take it. It'd suck in so much sand and stuff that the car would break down. Now you're out in the middle of nowhere walking, and that's where a lot of people got, uh, took the blunt of the Dust Bowl is trying to get away from it. All right, there, Richard. You have a great one, man. Yep, December 7th, 1941, for us. Yeah, a day that'll live in infamy. So yeah. Oh, I can believe it. I actually don't sound too bad. Blackberry sugar and a little bit of water. I don't know why you need the water, but so. And too bad your Grizz wasn't alive. He could have helped her out with those blackberries. Yeah, my grandmother called that jelly. That's right there. I figured I was waiting for that to come there, Kevin. Damn. What's he calling you? That was mostly another sleepless night last night, but it wasn't arthritis. So I wasn't feeling good last night. Stomach, it had a great big knot in it, about size of my fist, or Uh, I had my wife come in and check. I didn't know what happened. I thought I had an umbilical hernia back in 2006 and had that repaired. And I thought maybe the thing, the mesh had ripped loose or whatever, and it balled up on me. And this thing hurt so bad I couldn't take it. And I sat there in my chair, and I leaned up, and I said, if I leaned forward, it wasn't so bad. But I couldn't, like this. You can't sit there and like this all night long. So I leaned back, in the recliner, and I had to find a happy medium to where it didn't hurt so bad. And I kept getting up and going to the bathroom thinking maybe that was a problem, but that wasn't the problem. So, Alexander Smith, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. And that wasn't the problem. So, finally, around, I don't know, 4 o'clock this morning, I got up and I wasn't feeling too bad. I mean, I'm still hurting now, but uh, it's a lot better than what it was because last night it was gut wrenching and the knot is still there, but it's not as tender. But this thing was about as big as my fist, and it was sore. You touched it, it hurt, and I didn't know what it was. So um, I had to go to my orthopedic surgeon today. I realize he's an orthopedic surgeon, but I am going to have him look at it because I think he knows more than my doctor does. So right, I remember reading all about that there, RV Lucky. So, people say, oh, well, they enslaved the Japanese. No, we just wanted to make sure that they weren't, some of them weren't sympathizers, You never know, because back then they couldn't check everybody. So, not like you can check them now. So, so. But like I said, I got to go at 3 o'clock today. So when I go there, I'll have him check it and see what he thinks. You know, so the guy that fixed it is actually an orthopedic surgeon. So I don't know. Maybe he'll look at it and see what it is. Maybe he can fix it or whatever. But and I could, I thought, well, maybe because I had that gastro bypass that my, you know, somehow, because I have two stomachs now. I got two small stomachs, and I thought maybe what happened is, they got tied in a knot or whatever, and it was killing me. So I don't know. So, so anything going on with anybody? Hmm? How's everybody doing? Somebody give me a topic to talk about. We've already touched on my the Dust Bowl, the Great Depression, the aliens coming across the border with their kids. Uh, they could be. Uh, I don't know. I have to check that out. A free working hot tub trying to find a trailer to get it. Well, I'm trying to find a trailer too. So, hmm. I don't know, for those that didn't know, I lost 4 subscribers last night because of the video I put on about illegal aliens and their children. So I thought, well, I'm a proud patriot, and that's how I feel. I feel that my duty is to protect our country at all costs, and so some people don't agree with that, and that's because they've never done, they've never served their country, and they don't care. Some people think it should be a free for all, and other people, or the same people think that the government should take care of everything. So, and that's not the way it works. Well, Ken, it's nice to see you. How's your wife doing? Well, if they don't work on high, it's probably the pump isn't working on high. And that's probably a switch. That's right. I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Don't come here illegally, and your kids won't be taken away from you. So that's how I feel. You know, But the same people that are crying about that are crying that you know, the M13 gang aren't animals. You know, they are nice people, productive citizens. So they're the same people that, you know, are caring for them too. So, you know. Well, that's good. I have no idea what ODFMS is, or muscular sclerosis, but I don't know what the ODF is. No. But I'm glad it wasn't a stroke. I'm glad she will get better. Hey, there's plenty of. I was watching videos on how to make a cargo trailer into an RV. So, Linda's House and Show, you're looking lovely as ever. How are you doing this morning? So, I got a little 5 foot by 8 foot cargo trailer outside right now. It's not mine. It's sitting in my garden, actually. Oh, oh, yeah. Okay. Hit an extra key. Okay. Lesion on the brain. Oh, that's. I guess that's good because she's going to get better. So, but it belongs to the guy that has a hot dog cart, and he wants me to buy that one. So, I'm seriously considering doing it. We are getting enough business that I could probably keep two of them busy. I just got a call last night. I put in a bid for a hot dog event, and they called me last night and said that would be fine. They're willing to do the deal, so it's okay. Just poured your first cup of coffee. You're welcome there, Ken. Well, open a branch in Evansville. Oh, there you go. Grab a dog. Yeah. Um, you don't hear them screaming and hollering that they're taking the military and separating them from their children. It's completely okay to do that, but it's not okay to separate the illegal aliens from their children. I don't understand that. So maybe you should have got your coffee while you was out there looking at your hot tub there, Amber. You're running in and out the door. I'm getting flies in here because the door keeps opening up. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. Annex Mexico. Yeah, there's more corruption there. You couldn't get them. You couldn't get them to, you know, stop the corruption in Mexico. So they want to annex. Actually, it's. I've known this for like 10 or 15 years. They want to. They want to annex Canada and Mexico and make it one great big United States. And um, I don't think that'll work. It might, but I don't think so. So, because down there in Mexico, they have their own way of thinking. So, you know, work a little bit siesta all day and work a little bit siesta all day. So, you know, yeah, they want one world. That's right. Everybody to be one world so they can dominate everything. Yeah, no. Yep. You don't want to annex Mexico. Let's take it by force. Well, I don't know what. There's nothing left over there to annex because anybody. everybody's over here already. So, yeah, Canada is owned by the Queen of England. Yeah. Yeah, but that's nothing. Queen of England. We can take care of England, no problem. All you gotta do is say, hey, we want Canada and we want it today. And you got any questions? And I'm pretty much guaranteeing they'll say, well, if you really want it, you can have it. So she may be the largest landowner in the world, but they don't have no population. So you're right. We're not going to be socialists. Yeah. All right, there, Kevin. See you later, man. Have a great one. Well, welcome back, Yankee 11. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I remember that. I have no fear the creator has mine. You're right. They all 99% of the world counts on us for protection. Well, that's because all these bleeding heart liberals are trying to get all these illegal aliens able to, sanctuary cities. They're saying, well, you guys can vote now. No, you can't. If you're not a legal citizen, you can't vote. But they're trying to make them or let them vote. If you guys, let's see. There we go. Okay. See that? Right there. Caution. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Right there. Caution. Undocumented Democrats. That's exactly what they want. Undocumented Democrats. So. That's right. Little rooster dog was giving you a hard time. Well, I'm not trying to be a pain, Takes after his daddy. Oh. Yeah, once the Queen dies, Australia's probably going to secede from them, and so. Pick up your sports if needed there. Yeah, they're important. Yeah, importing their voters. That's right. That's right. All right there, Kevin, or Ken, you have a good one, man. Nice to have you here. Take it easy. Michelle Koyak, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Don't do it, Yankee living. Don't. That's my boy. Don't kill a little rooster dog. So. Linda, if you don't think illegal, then you're not a Democrat. Hate to break that to you. So. You're what they're called a free thinker. So. Oh, no, it's never, we haven't been a free country for years. But we do have freedoms. So. You're welcome there, Michelle. Nancy Lokes, nice to have you here, Nancy Locks. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, we don't need unskilled labor. That's right. You're absolutely right there. I'm doing good there, Nancy. Good morning, Junkyard. Nice to see you here. Welcome back, Marie. So, well, you know why Mexico doesn't have an Olympic team, don't you? Because anybody that can run, jump, or swim is already over here. So, well, welcome back, Amber. Did you bring me back a cup of coffee? No. No. See, I told you. That's right there, Firemal. These people want to get rid of the, the Bill of Rights and the, the Constitution, and if they do that, we're doomed. So. Right. But we don't have to, our freedoms aren't consistent of, other things like those other countries have. We don't have to beg for permission to go someplace. There's probably, 120 other countries that are free just like we are. But, we pay more money and taxes and stuff like that. But, except for like Switzerland, other ones that have, public health care and stuff that the government provides tax, from taxpayers' money. All right, Nancy, that's good. You made it to 4,000 hours. Now you have to wait 26 months to be monetized. That's about how long it's going to take, I believe. Well, thank you, Michelle. It was nice of you. So, well, no, there's a bunch of other countries that, let's see, I'll have to bring it up. Okay, see if I can find it. This was okay, I'm only going to play a few seconds of it.
Answer on that. What makes America the greatest country in the world? Well, Lewis and Sharon said it. Diversity and opportunity, and freedom and freedom.
Okay. I can't play too much of that because it'll be copyright, but right here it is. Jeff Daniels does a pretty good um, speech about the freedom and how America isn't the greatest country in the world no more, and the reason why. And that's why I believe Trump is trying to make it the best country in the world again, or make it great again. So, but you guys watch that at your leisure. It's pretty good. It's like 7 minutes or 5 minutes long or something like that. You're right. So, yep, you're gonna have to live stream, Amber, uh, or put out content. You just can't put out a 2 minute video, here and there and stuff like that. You got to live stream. Well, you never told me you poured me a cup. My cup's empty. When I say bottoms up on this cup, I mean it. Bottoms up. So, I'll be right back. I have to go get me a cup of coffee, being that Amber didn't bring me back one, and she left it there on her coffee table. Now it's cold, so it ain't no good to me now. Some women. Yeah. I'll be right back. If I can get up. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right there, Farmo. And if the Illuminati had their choice, we'd all be one big global community, and then they would kill. They'd off. 4 billion of us just for the hell of it. So. You don't see any Korean. Yeah. You don't see any North Koreans on here. Bobby Sprinkle. Well, thank you. You're looking lovely as ever. Let me go get a cup of coffee. You guys talk amongst yourself. Get a cup of coffee and use the little boys' room, and then I'll be back. So I'm getting up, honestly. I think the culprits are making us fight with the Saudis. Yeah. Agenda 21. Sandy K, you're looking lovely as ever.
No, that's Kurt's story. You didn't take it.
No. Sorry about that. I'm back. I had to go to the little boys' room, and then I had to make a pot of coffee.
Yeah, this wife's dealing with the grandkid.
And the wife's dealing with a grandkid. One grandkid.
She didn't go to bed till almost midnight.
I know.
You don't know.
I do too. I was awake. Oh. Ah.
Will you move? Good Lord.
Hello, Mrs. Green Thumb. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Big Steve, you are late. Your tardy slip will be in the mail. Oh. Trying to catch up on them. Yeah, Saudi wants us to fight Iran, yeah. So. That way Saudi Arabia can go in and, take their natural resources from Iran and claim them for themselves, Because, Saudi Arabia, they are the nicest people in the world. They don't treat women bad. They don't treat people bad. I don't trust anybody from Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, any other place. Where's my I had to make some more there, Sandy K. So, that's right. If they don't watch it, they don't watch it. You went to IHOP yesterday? Did you get yourself, did you say, can I have a pancake burger? You're still leaving with you, dog? Yeah. All right there, Mrs. Green Thumb. By the way, you're looking lovely as ever. The wedding was great. I am trying to get it. I got it all into the computer. It's just that there's a lot of music on it. And, Grizz told me to put it on, but put it on non-monetized. So I'm going to do that, but I don't want, a copyright strike. They could still probably give me a copyright strike. I ain't for sure, but it's incidental music. It's not, like I didn't go there to do music. It was just playing as I was videoing. It's incidental music. So maybe they'll just, put it in the category, well, if I make any money of it, they have to give it to those people. Well, they can have the 9 cents. I don't care. Soul Rhythm, well, I don't know if you know this, but we're not, this isn't a sub for sub room here. You go in, you check out the channel, you show them some channel love. If they want, they'll show you some channel love back. If they don't, they don't. If they do, they do. That's great. So, but that's how it works here. I don't force anybody, or, nobody's forced to show anybody channel love. So if they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. Like Big Steve says, you don't bust for bus. So, you know. And I basically, when I've never unsubscribed from anybody yet. So, and I've got trolls that I'm subscribed to, but I've never unsubscribed to them. I don't go to their channel. So, I didn't know they were a troll when I subscribed to them, so. Just keep that in mind when you are subscribing, or showing channel love. That's right there, Mrs. Green Thumb. And Steve does do bus for bus every day. He catches the 32 to the 80 and to the 9. I copied some good stuff, even though I had to go get it myself, Amber. Did you see my bus? Oh. Let's see. I've had a couple people tell me that they've showed me some channel up today, but I don't think they really have, because the numbers don't match, man. So. Angry Amish, good morning. How are you doing? Hugs to you too. Get like 18. There you go. Elena. I don't know. I keep screwing the name up. Elena Petrovich. So, nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Did you do something different to your fingernails? That's a lovely shade of polish. See, guys, that's all you got to do. Give them a compliment, and they'll come back. Every woman wants to be treated like a queen. So you give them a compliment. Even though you can't see them, they like a compliment. Pretty soon I'll get that. Well, you say that to all the ladies. Well, I do, and I do mean it. So. All right, there, Mrs. Green Thumb. Hopefully everything's okay. You have a great day. I got to go to the doctor's myself at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So. Hmm. Oh, I don't Soul Rhythm. I just checked out your channels. I don't see myself on there. I don't see anybody else. You only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 8 people you're subscribed to, according to this. Good morning, Grizz. Nice to see you here. Hmm. I'm back. I was just looking. Sorry about that. Cartoon Matt, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Let Stevie O take over. Well, so are you, Grizz. You're looking lovely as ever. I see you combed out your beard and mustache today. So what happened to the 2 rabbits and the possum that come running out of there, Grizz? Did they seek asylum someplace else? So check out Cartoon Net if you guys aren't affiliated with them. If you want, show them some channel love. Sandy's Travel and Gardening Adventures. How are you doing, Sandy? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Always a pleasure. Did you get some new glasses, Sandy? They look nice on you. You're welcome there, Sandy. Cartoon That left you a comment and a like. Or got you and then left you a comment. There, Cartoon. Nancy Locke left you a comment and a like there. Cartoon. Well, they just look different. But your hair looks lovely there, Sandy. So. Anybody seen Just Me this morning? She's running late. So. Her name is Nancy Lokes. Okay. It won't be John for very long. You get your 2,000 subscribers, go to Vegas, and you and Grizz get hitched. So, anybody got anything they want to share with the rest of the family? Or should I say, is there anybody out there that's got something they would like to share with the rest of that family? Oh. I don't need no ghetto in my life, man. I honestly do not need no ghetto in my life. I'm not Elvis Presley. I'm not in the ghetto. No, I don't need no ghetto in my life. Sorry. Because you only get mugged when you go downtown. So you will start one. Okay. You're gonna mow your lawn early. I will start one. I'll start on my lawnmower early today. Try to begin. Okay. Well, Sandy, come on over here. I can probably do it, but it just won't be a split kick in the pants. It'll just be a gentle nudge, because I got these bad hips and knees and joints and stuff like that. So, but it's the thought that counts. That's right. I'm not really in the country, but I'm not in the ghetto. You finished fixing it? Okay. Oh, you got to finish fixing it. Okay. Dog needs to move to California. No. Now, what we need to do is move out a select few people out of California, set some depth charges on the fault line, and separate California from the rest of the United States. That's what we need to do. So, you got to sharpen your blades. So, is it raining there, Junkyard? That's right. Well, I don't want to blow it up. Just hit the fault line and just put her out in the ocean so she'll float away. Yeah. He was raised in the ghetto, but you got out as fast as you could. You're right there, John. The United Nations is the biggest problem we got in America. They think they should be able to run America. I say let them try. As soon as I see the little blue helmets marching down the street, there will be hell to pay. So.
Papa, I'm not hungry. I'm hungry.
Well, don't worry about it. If you're not, I'll have you eat a little bit. And what was you doing eating in the living room to begin with?
I can't eat.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
tummy hurt.
You live in Skid Row? Yeah, the Illuminati is the UN. Yeah, you're right. And that's why America has probably more oil than most of these other countries. But we didn't want to tap into ours because we wanted to save it for a reason, in case we ever needed it. Well, you know. And that's why these other countries think they can run us because they got oil. Well, now that they're finding out we have more oil than most of them, they can't put their screws to us and, you know, put us underneath their thumb. So, and with the way technology is now, you can, you know, you can engineer oil, so you don't even really need it. So, other than to make, you know, gas or diesel. But as far as lubricant or anything like that, you can engineer that kind of stuff. There's just too many liberals there in California for me. I always thought about going to California. I thought it'd be nice, but I couldn't take it, you know. You're right there, Angry. You get further and further away every year, about an inch. So. Yes, they do. They're on a tectonic plate that shifts. They move. Marjorie, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you here. Yep, you're right there, John. The center of the earth is nothing but liquid, so we're all floating, you know. And at one time, there only used to be one big continent, you know. Yep, plate tectonics. You're right there, Lena. No, what they're talking about, they're not floating in water, Steve. They're floating on magma. Okay, the core of the Earth is liquid, and the continents are moving away from one another, like an inch a year, as Angry Amish said. But at one time they were all together and they broke apart. So, but that was billions and billions and billions of years ago. So, that's what causes earthquakes. You get a tectonic shift and they'll start to move. So, we're getting closer and closer every year to Australia. Yeah. You're right there, Marie. Fruits and nuts. Yeah. Yeah.
When I first met my wife, the Earth moved. Well, we all know the Earth is round. Just idiots think it isn't round. So, well, thank you, Marjorie. Nice to have you here. Nice of you to show some love. So, round as an egg. So. What is it? The Earth is 25,000 or 24,000 miles across or something like that. And yeah. The Earth is 24,000 miles across, I believe. It rotates at 1,000 miles an hour. But it only, 1,000 miles an hour. It only rotates once a day. So if I can remember my science right. Don't ask me to do algebra or anything like that because I couldn't tell you how to do it. But Carolyn, want to be free. Good morning. Nice to have you here. Well, I'm sorry there, Marjorie, but thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. I really do. You have yourself a good day. Be careful out there, and God bless you. Trying to think of, man, let me look it up. Isn't Google wonderful? Yep. Roughly, the Earth rotates 1,000 miles an hour. It's 460 meters per second. So it takes 23 hours and 56 minutes to rotate. So. The Earth's circumference is 24,901 miles. So. And from pole to pole, it's 24,812. So it's not completely round. So, hence the egg shape. You're right. Didn't know your old clunker was that fast. Yeah, so right now your old clunker there, junkyard's doing 1,000 miles an hour. But so are you. So if you're going the same way as the rotation and you're doing 55 miles an hour, you're doing 1,055 miles an hour. If you're going the same way as the rotation and you're doing 75, you're doing 1,075. If you go towards the rotation and you're doing 55 miles an hour, you're going 945 miles an hour. People are looking, huh? What are you talking about, Willis? So, getting great gas mileage too, yeah. Oh. And shirt is spelled shirt. Yep. You got a bunch of people scratching their heads. What is he talking about? So. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Shit, I'm just rambling on because you know why? I look so damn good doing it. Yeah, right? No. Oh, excuse me. There you go. Bottoms up. Well, I can say the damn word. Okay. But we can't say a few other words. So, can't say the C word. Can't say the F word. Can't say the N word. Good to the last drop. You're right there, Mr. Mock. God, man, I ain't seen you in so long. I forgot what you look like. Oh, you look just like Mr. Mock 1. I had to spank it on the bottom to get the last drop out. Yeah. There she is. Just me. You're looking lovely as ever. Hey, I love your hair. That is really nice the way you done it today. You can use them sparingly, right? But we prefer not to use the F, the C, the N, and there's a couple other ones that we don't like to use or we don't want to use on my live stream. So. I got a thing from Mr. Mach 1 yesterday from the National Weather Advisory. So I took heed to that. So save them for special occasions. You're right. When somebody's really ticked me off, like that idiot the other day. So. That's right. Hashtag lovely as ever. That's right. So that was funny there, Mr. Mock. I'm trying to figure out how to save it, but I can't. It won't let me for some reason. Nothing. He's just saying that because I told him we don't say those words here in the chat room there, just me. What's wrong? Just a second. The granddaughter's in the bathroom. I need Nana. I need Nana. Oh. Oh. Yeah, he's always getting in pretend trouble. If you guys don't know who Mr. Mach 1 is, he's making a rare appearance. He doesn't get on too much. I don't see him too much. Go ahead and check out his channel. He's got 2 of them. Lee's Auto Sales is one, I believe, and then Mr. Mach 1. So check it out. Show him some channel love if you want. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, I'm sure you'll appreciate it. You're an eccentric. You're not eccentric there, Big Steve. I don't know what you are. Yeah, you're not on as much as you like, but that's because Mr. Mach has a real job. He has to work. I had one of them once for 30-some years. Actually wish I could do it again, but according to the doctors, no. So, don't know what you are either. TCTV, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. TCTV, you have such the prettiest blonde hair. Why did you dye your roots brown? Like my English teacher used to do me. Hey, you're lucky if your English teacher used to do you there, Junkyard. You're halfway there. I couldn't do it if you couldn't spell it. That's right. Look it up. How can I look it up? Don't know how to spell it. Phil McCracken. That was autocorrect. Ain't even got it turned on. There you go. Oh, you dyed your hair. I thought you had blonde hair and then you dyed your roots brown. I'm sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Natural blonde. That was before the modern day teachers put out. Yeah, I know. Where were they when we were growing up, Junkyard? Yeah. Oh, we had one, but she was a looker. Now, half the teachers I had when I was growing up in high school and stuff, I think I had 3 or 4 teachers that were just a few years older than me, 22 and 23 years old, just fresh out of college. Catholic nuns who love to beat kids, that's what people tell me about their old age, yeah. Thinking about going back to school? Me too. Isn't that eccentric? You're ascended. Yeah. Yep. So haven't learned to spell Grizz if you can talk mess. Yeah. I can't spell either. Yesterday I couldn't spell Tuatawaba. Today I are one. Good morning, Kevin. Nice to see you here. And yeah, Grizz is here too. I don't know if you can see him yet. Never objected when your teacher touched her. She was hot. Look at there, just me's saying you're looking lovely as ever, Kevin. Jeff Foxworthy. You might be a redneck. So I was wondering where liberal. You mean Kevin Halloween? He was already gone. You missed him. New from Off-Grid Homesteader, Cecil Skinner, another scrap build, MTD lawnmower, lawn tractor repair. There you go there, Bobby. Cecil Skinner, scrap build, and MTD lawn tractor repair. Maybe you can join the Me Too movement there, Grizz. Get on your little pink vagina hat and everything and walk around. Me too. I'm feeling good there. Just me. Last night I didn't get much sleep again last night. It wasn't because of arthritis. I had a great big knot in my stomach, and it was about the size of my fist. And I was in the recliner, and I was really hurting. And I had my wife come look at it. And I actually thought maybe I had a hernia. I had a hernia in the same spot, and they fixed it. And I was thinking maybe the hernia ripped loose or whatever. And I don't know, but I still have right here, where my belly button used to be, is a hard knot. It's about the size of my fist. But last night it was killing me so bad I couldn't sleep. I'd sit up like this in the recliner with my elbows on my knees. And then I'd finally, after feeling a little bit better, I'd recline out halfway, and lay like that for a while. So. All right there, Sandy. All you had to do was come by. I told you I would kick it. It wouldn't be much of a kick, but it would be the thought that counted. So. Quick, hide the kitties. There you go. No, I have gas all the time, but it wasn't gas. And I thought, I had to go to the bathroom and all the other stuff, and I kept going to the bathroom and I couldn't go, and I don't know. So. But this morning I felt a little bit better at 4 o'clock. I finally got out of the chair, and was feeling a little bit better, but I still have the knot there, and it hurts. So I don't know. I'm going to see my orthopedic surgeon at 3 o'clock. And the last orthopedic surgeon that, when I had my umbilical hernia done, the guy was actually a regular orthopedic surgeon and a regular surgeon. So, I'm going to check, talk to my orthopedic surgeon, have him check it and see, what he thinks. If he thinks it's a hernia, if he can fix it, he can fix it. If he can't fix it, then I have to go somebody else, so. Hurt the part. No, I don't think that would. No. You passed yours, now you're out of gas. So. Yeah, it was I don't know if it was in my gut. Well, that's good, Riley. Thank God. Oh, nice to hear. By the way, you're looking lovely as ever, Riley. Yeah, me too. Well, see, I had an umbilical hernia there, and they put a mesh in, and then they took my belly button out. So, good morning, Tammy Sprinkle. You're looking lovely as ever. And I don't know if the mesh has, took a crap and folded up or wadded up, or, because I had the gastric bypass too. If something's happened there and it's twisted all up and got coagulated or whatever you want to call it together. So. Big Steve. He'll do the cowardly lion on you after he gets the courage. Put him up. Put him up. Come on, you're afraid of you. Put him up. It puts a grin on his face. Well, that's good there, Riley. Yeah. You ain't afraid of nothing? I ain't afraid of nothing. What about a rhinoceros? Ah, preposterous. You like it when Stevie huffs and puffs? That was a great. Well, thank you. You'll beat up Kevin then Grizz too. Well, you know, Grizz is a scrapper. I'm telling you. Grizz goes out there and fights for them wild blackberries all the time, so I'm sure he's used to a little prick every once in a while. So. You want to see the Winnie the Pooh? Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the Incredibles 1. I haven't seen the Incredibles 2 yet, but I don't go to the movies. I wait for them to come out on, Dish. So, you huff and puff and blow me away. There you go. So. I figured you was gonna be like Grizz. You was gonna be like Little Red Riding Hood in the Wolf. No, you're not. You're gonna eat me like the book says. Tammy was ruining Bobby yesterday, bringing him a big glass of iced tea, and suck up. Don't you know, Tammy? You gotta make them sweat. Makes them appreciate you more. It does. Well, that was nice. It was nice of you to do that. If I had real teeth, I'd chew my own fingernails off. Yeah, you gotta be careful in the heat. You're right, Elena. You're good at that. Oh.
I said, stop. Thank you. Let it.
Well, one of them's got, I think Harley's got a bowl of cereal in here.
I don't have it.
No.
How did I take my mouth?
Oh, Jesus, bring it here.
Brought him a big cold bottle of water. Well, that's good there, Tammy. Yeah, you got to keep hydrated when the heat gets so bad.
God, don't let him bother you.
Who? Ain't nobody bothered me. No, I said Harley brought it from in there. I thought she'd ate her breakfast in there.
That's too bad.
Yeah, you don't want to overheat yourself. So he's lying again at all. There you go. Yeah. Don't tell me I have a head. I bet it does. I have to check that out. Has anybody ever heard of MKV? Is that a YouTube channel there, Grizz? Well, we can look it up on. an MKV file for the M4 and YouTube. John, you can Google it. You can find it right there. Oh. All right, Marie, you have a nice one. We'll see you later. Yeah. I just looked it up. I just seen that. So I've never heard of it, but I just seen it. It's getting about time to go to the gym, isn't it? I had a phone call. I didn't hear it. I'll have to call him back. So. I don't know how to do it, so. There you go. So at 9:15, I'm going to call it a day. Because I got this phone call. I got to call him back and find out. I don't think I mentioned it. Did I? Oh, I might have mentioned it earlier this morning, but I don't think a lot of people were here. Last night I got a phone call from the city of Adrian Public Library. A couple weeks ago, they contacted me and wanted to know about doing a hot dog event for them. And I said, okay. And they said, well, you want 250 hot dogs? I said, well, I can't do 250. I can do 280 because everything comes in packs of 40. And I'm not splitting packs of 40 up anymore because I ended up having to chuck out 20 hot dogs the last time I done it. So, so I'm not doing that. And they said, that's fine. Well, they contacted me last night and because I gave them a bid on it, and they said that would be fine. So August 26th, I have that to do. Rocco was too lazy last night to go to bed, so he slept on the couch. That's funny. He just didn't have it in him to move. So yeah. So, anytime I can get in with, the city, that's even better. I got to get a hold of the city because they have a First Friday, which they close down downtown. And when they do that, I think July is their car show, and I want to do that. So I got to find out when their car show is, and I want to do that one. So. Make it nice. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can post a link for Grizz. Yeah, 30-year high school reunion. That's pretty cool, Bobby. That would be pretty cool. Do a treasure hunt. I know what that means there, Grizz. Oh. I don't, you know what? This is what I don't understand. That little hold on. Hey, that right there,
I still have it. I still have it.
that right there is perfectly acceptable from YouTube. And we all know what that means. But if you type out that word or say it, they frown on it. So why can that be perfectly acceptable for YouTube, but saying it, you know? And I don't understand it. It's okay. You know, they got double standards. They'll let you put this on there, but they won't let you say it. So. You know, and it's the truth. You can say, you can put that on there in place of the word, but you can't say the word, you know. Dinner time. You know, the youngest is in there saying, dinner time. Maybe there'll be some full goals in it. Hey, they'll think it's, they'll love it anyways. Let's see. Yep. Oh, no, the F, yeah, but you can't actually type out the word, so. Only mods can type it out, so. There you go. You got your thinking cap on there, just me. So I'm sure they'll have some fun. Kids love doing stuff like that. We probably got maybe 400 or 500 plastic eggs, you know, and they do every year. My wife, they fill them with candy and, you know, pennies and nickels and dimes and stuff like that for the kids for Easter egg hunt. And they'll, you know, they'll put out a bunch of little eggs for the kids, you know, for the younger kids, let them go out, find them. Then the older ones, they'll do the same thing to them. So. Yeah, but see, if you leave it up in the chat, because they check your chats out, and if you leave your chats on, you know, that word is in there, and I can't take that risk of losing my channel or, you know, being you know, put in YouTube jail, you know, even though it may not be in their bylaws, but that doesn't mean they can't enforce whatever law they want to enforce whenever they want to do it. That's just like. Huh?
Hi.
Get over here on the other side. That's just like Facebook. Now they've changed their terms and conditions, so now I'm violating Facebook terms and conditions from stuff that I posted 3 years ago.
Is that you?
That's me, and that's you, and that's her. So say hi.
Hi.
Okay, say goodbye.
Bye.
All right, see you guys later. Go play. Go play.
I want to play a game. Yeah, Abby.
Go play. Go play.
You have to open it.
I'll get you something in a few minutes.
It means open the game.
Right. You're go. You're right. But you can't take that chance because they can anytime they want they can change it. So I love them. Yes, I do. So quit doing that. Put it down. And without any, and they can be just like Facebook. It's going to end up. I'm going to go to Facebook jail here shortly. So and it's all because of stuff that was done 3 and 4 years ago. So it's violating their terms and conditions.
No.
And now that it's violated their terms and conditions, they can put me in Facebook jail if they want.
Right.
So. Well, yeah, sort of. Well, that's good. They got a lot of energy. Put them out in the garden and tell them, hey, y'all pick out the weeds. And when you get clear down the end, there's probably something very, very special buried at the end. That way you get the garden weeded and they get a treat. Oh. Yeah, they are cute. They're just me. You gotta get out. No, I don't have a get out of jail free card. No. In fact, I got a good friend that used to be on Facebook all the time, and she got violated by Facebook rules and conditions so many times in the last. Hold on a second. Let me take this phone call real quick. All right, I'm back. This friend of mine wanted to invite me to a cookout on July 7th. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it or not. I think we actually got an event that day, but I have to check. No. For no reason. I'm back. I'm got a couple minutes left. They won't shut up, so. Let's see. I missed something. I'm good with 30 seconds of your life. All right, just me. You have a great one, man. Elena, you have a good one too. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get off here because she's just crying. She won't shut up. So, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. I really do. I forgot to get to the prayer list, but I'll do that tomorrow. So, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for showing up. I really do appreciate your comments, your input. You just being here, it makes my day. So y'all have a great one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah.